Welcome back. Prime Minister Modi attended an event for the Indian community in Bali in Indonesia. While addressing the gathering there, Prime Minister Modi said that New Delhi is leading from the front and is a ray of hope in what is an increasingly complex geopolitical world in the 21st century.
इंडोनेशिया से सीखने के लिए भारत के पास बहुत कुछ है और अपनी 75 वर्षों की विकास यात्रा से भारत के पास भी इंडोनेशिया को देने के लिए बहुत कुछ है। विश्व की अनगिनत कंपनियां ऐसी हैं, कई बड़ी कंपनियां ऐसी हैं जिसके सीईओ भारतीय मूल के हैं।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Joe Biden, their bonhomie was on full display at the G20 Summit in Bali. President Biden, in fact, walked up to Prime Minister Modi and shared a warm hug at the summit.
Two global superpowers, two world leaders, and a warm exchange. US President Joe Biden walked up to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and shook hands at the G20 Summit. This happened before they took their seats and sat right next to each other at the summit. Video shows Prime Minister Modi at first appears to have missed seeing President Biden approaching him, but then turns around quickly for a handshake and gives him a hug. PM Modi also shared some light moments as President Biden proceeded to his seat. Prime Minister Modi also met French President Emmanuel Macron and UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak at the summit.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi also met with Chinese President Xi Jinping at the G20 dinner that was hosted by Indonesian President Joko Widodo. It was the first meeting between these two gentlemen since the Galwan clash in June of 2020. A court in Delhi granted bail to Bollywood actor Jacqueline Fernandez in the 200 crore money laundering case, which also involves conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar. Last week, the court deferred the order on the bail plea of the actor, extended her interim protection up until today. Jacqueline had sought bail on grounds that there was no need for her custody since the investigation is already complete and the charge sheet has been filed.
You've secured this bail order. First of all, reaction.
We are grateful and we bow down to the Honorable Courts. We laid down the law laid by the Honorable Supreme Court. We relied upon it. If you look at the conduct of Jacqueline, she has always been cooperating with the investigating agencies. It has never been a case that she has not cooperated because she attended all the summons and she deposited all the documents. She cooperated with the investigation and which was then recorded by the Honorable Court, and this may have gone in her favor to grant bail.
Congress leader Rahul Gandhi slammed the BJP today on the occasion of tribal freedom fighter Birsa Munda's birth anniversary. Rahul Gandhi said the tribals are the original owners of the country and their rights come first before anyone else. Gandhi also alleged that the ideals of Birsa Munda were being attacked by the BJP and RSS.
एक तरफ से नहीं हो रहा है, चारों तरफ से उनकी सोच पर, उनकी यादगाश पर आरएसएस और बीजेपी आक्रमण कर रहे हैं। बीजेपी के लोग कहते हैं नहीं भैया, आप आदिवासी नहीं हो, आप वनवासी हो।
An 18-year-old footballer in Chennai died because of multiple organ failure following medical negligence by doctors at a government hospital. Priya was being treated for a ligament tear at the government-run peripheral hospital where she was forced to undergo a leg amputation at the Rajiv Gandhi Hospital for further treatment. The health department has also suspended 2 doctors and 10 lakhs compensation has been ordered.
Treatment was planned yesterday. Before that, she had developed myoglobin. When there is a muscle necrosis, the myoglobin will be released, which is excreted through the kidney. When it gets excreted through the kidney, normally the kidney gets damaged, so which resulted in renal failure. Subsequently, liver also got affected, and then the heart also got affected. But despite of all these efforts, the morning around 7:15, she passed away.
A group of residents in Vasant Kunj in Delhi in a residential society took to the streets and staged a massive protest against the Delhi Jal Board. Residents were frustrated over erratic water supply and persistent water crisis. The agitated residents, including women and the elderly, protested holding empty buckets in their hands. Meanwhile, senior officials said that the issue will be resolved within 2 days and teams have been deployed to address this.
6 दिन से 24 घंटे इस उम्र में मुझे पानी के लिए दौड़ना पड़ रहा है। कभी कभी पानी अगर आता है तो इतना गंदा आता है, इतना स्टिंक करता है, आप बताइए कितना है हमारे हेल्थ को खराब करेगा। अब 6 दिन से पानी नहीं है, कोई सुनने वाला नहीं।
टैंकर्स नहीं भेज पा रहे हैं, जो टैंकर्स आ रहे हैं वो कुछ लोगों को दे रहे हैं, सबको नहीं दे पा रहे। सेकेंडली टैंकर्स के पास पाइप्स नहीं है। अब हर इंसान यहाँ पाइप नहीं खरीद सकता ना।
A car rammed into a motorcycle rider in Uttar Pradesh's Sambhal district. The police have launched an investigation into the matter.
A heart-wrenching video has surfaced from Uttar Pradesh's Sambhal. The footage shows an uncontrollable car ramming into the motorcycle rider. The entire incident was caught on CCTV camera. The video shows a motorcycle rider being hit hard by a car and then dragged for a few meters before getting up immediately. Despite the horrific incident, the motorcyclist had suffered minor injuries. After the video went viral on social media, the police has launched an investigation into the entire matter.
Meanwhile, thousands of CPIM workers protested against Kerala Governor Arif Mohammad Khan. The party protested till the Raj Bhavan. In fact, the ruling CPIM and the governor have been at loggerheads over allegations of nepotism by government officials in the appointment of vice-chancellors to universities. The issue intensified after the Supreme Court annulled the appointment of a vice-chancellor of one of the technical universities in Kerala.
The Left Democratic Front has taken out a protest march from outside the museum compound to Raj Bhavan, protesting against the stand taken by Kerala Governor. Hundreds of workers have gathered here under the LDF. All their allies, CPM, CPI, all of them are taking part in this. They have said that it is a higher education protection Samiti that has taken out this march.
The tussle between Kerala Governor Arif Mohammad Khan and Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. In fact, Arif Mohammad Khan has alleged that all appointments in state universities are illegal. He further went on to say that the LDF government thinks that the university and properties are our party cadre and that of relatives. The governor even commented on the protest and said that the government cannot pressurize him.
Research in Kerala universities has come to a standstill. Why? Because bright students of Kerala, they do not want to stay in Kerala. So much party politics, so much interference in the universities, they go safely to some other place. They do not come to the Raj Bhavan. Do you hope they will come to the... Because they themselves know that what they are doing is not in accordance with law.
UP police SUV has hit toddlers who were crossing the road in Uttar Pradesh's Bagpat. The video has gone viral on social media.
2 children were hit by a vehicle on a busy street in Bagpat district of Uttar Pradesh. A viral video footage of the event shows a vehicle charging in and striking the 2 youngsters as they crossed the street. The kids were taken straight to the hospital and the treatment is underway. The vehicle turned out to be a police response vehicle. The vehicle that hit turned out to be a police response vehicle. The footage shows bystanders rushing to help children right after the car hit. According to the authorities, children have received minor injuries and are no longer in danger.
NASA is finally moving forward with the Artemis 1 moon mission. The project got delayed post the rocket getting plagued with leaks as well as damage from Hurricane Nicole. But after repairs, it's all set to be launched tomorrow morning.
NASA says it's on track for the Artemis 1 mission to launch Wednesday. That could pave the way for US astronauts to return to the moon. The launch of NASA's most powerful rocket ever, which is carrying the uncrewed Orion spacecraft, is targeting a 2-hour window for liftoff, beginning at 1:04 a.m. Eastern Time Wednesday. That's if all goes to plan. Previous launches have been scrubbed because of bad weather and technical issues. NASA says the mission is still ready to go, even though the mega rocket sustained some minor damage after Hurricane Nicole swept across Florida last week. If and when Artemis gets off the ground, it has some lofty goals. The first mission is expected to be a 25-day journey to the moon's orbit and back. Artemis 2 repeats the trip, including astronauts and a lunar flyby. Artemis 3 plans to put astronauts back on the moon's surface.
Tennis star Novak Djokovic will be playing the Australian Open after being granted a visa. The Australian government had decided to grant the unvaccinated Serb a visa for the Grand Slam. This year's championship was overshadowed by the 9-time Australian Open champion, who was sent back on the eve of the contest after a high-stakes legal battle over his visa status. Australia's New South Wales is reeling under heavy rains. Hundreds of homes have been inundated in and around the city following powerful storms overnight. Hundreds of residents were also rescued with the help of helicopters and boats.
Houses, highways, bridges, farms, everything is underwater. Torrential rains are wreaking havoc in Australia's New South Wales. More than 200 flood rescue operations were conducted in the state over the past 24 hours. This after weeks of record rainfall have caused widespread flooding across parts of eastern Australia. According to officials, no fatalities have been reported so far. Authorities have also issued an evacuation order for the town of Forbes, which was hit by flooding 2 weeks ago. It is the fourth major flood which has hit eastern Australia this year.
A video of a speeding Tesla killing 2 people, including a schoolgirl in China, that's put the car's safety record in question. The accident was caught on camera and it's been widely shared on social media.
2 people, including a schoolgirl, were crushed to death in China after a Tesla ran over them. The horror was caught on CCTV and the video has gone viral on social media. The footage shows the driver allegedly losing control of the vehicle while trying to park it, and then rammed into a motorcyclist and a high school girl. The incident took place in the first week of November in China's southern province of Guangdong. Following the incident, Tesla told Reuters that it will assist the local authorities in investigating the truth behind the accident. China is Tesla's second largest market, and the video of the fatal crash was among the top trending videos on the Weibo social media platform.